Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get set up with Visual Studio. So like just the basics of it so that you guys can get programming, and because my next video is going to be a tutorial on things like maybe how to make a web browser, maybe making games in it, although that's a bit more complicated, probably a web browser. But what you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to get Google Chrome open. And yes, I know it says I use Bing. That's just because of like Microsoft Rewards, which I'm not signed into at the moment. But anyways, what you're going to want to do is type in Visual Studio right there. And then you're going to click on the first link. So Visual Studio IDE, Code Editor, and Azure DevOps / an App Center. So click on that, and it'll take you to visualstudio.microsoft.com. And now you can scroll down till you see there's Visual Studio and there's Visual Studio Code. Now, this one is more like editing and debugging and stuff. And I mean, you still make apps and stuff, but what I'd recommend downloading is full-featured IDE to code, debug, test, and deploy to any platform. So you're going to click Download Visual Studio, or just hover over it, and then click on Community 2019. That's what I got. And then it's going to download it, and your download will start shortly. I'm not going to keep that because I already have Visual Studio. So if you actually go into Visual Studio, once you open it, it'll open up Visual Studio Installer, and you're going to need to click yes on that. So sorry if the screen just went blank there. You're going to want to click yes on that because that's what's going to install all of the components of Visual Studio. So what I'd recommend installing, it'll bring you to a screen like this. It won't say this though. So I'm going to click modify. That won't happen for you guys. So it's going to come to a screen like this. And what I selected, Python development, you don't have to select each of these. You could select more or less depending on what you want to do. What is pretty universal, .NET desktop development. And yeah, this one I'm going to be using a lot, .NET desktop development in my tutorials. Desktop development with C++, and Universal Windows Platform development so those three are really helpful, especially this one with .NET desktop development. I also had, nothing down here. So I had, because it takes up a ton of space. Like, this took like 18 gigabytes just for these three, so I didn't want to install more. I have an SSD, so it's not like slow or anything. But Universal Windows Platform development, .NET desktop development, and development with C++, as well as Python development, if you want to play it safe, those four are what I got. And then you're going to click like download or install while downloading. It'll be down here. But I already have like everything downloaded. And if anything looks different with these settings over here, you could change it too. Or you could keep it as is depending on whether you need it or not. I just have this one selected, but I don't know if that really matters. I just leave it as it is because I think it's different for everyone. Maybe it's not. Just leave it because that's what I did. I just left it. Might look different for me now because I've already installed it. So you're going to wait for it to install, and it's going to take a while. And then you're just going to, once it says it's done, you can like close it and stuff once you know it's done. And then you just type in Visual Studio, and it might need like, I think that's good actually. It should install everything and download everything. So then it'll open to this page, and that's about it. So if you guys are at this step of the way, then you guys know that Visual Studio is installed. I'm really sorry that I couldn't do like the full walkthrough on installing it, but I pretty much did. Like, you guys get the idea. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and comment what you want help with in Visual Studio, and I'll make sure to do that topic. So, bye guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.